Okay, let's begin our cell review. We'll start with the prokaryotic cell. Here you can see a prokaryote, and looking at the prokaryote, you notice that it does have a cell wall, and prokaryotes also have a cell membrane. But if you look inside of the cell, you'll notice there's no nucleus. So remember that prokaryotes do not have a nucleus. The chromosomes, those are just dispersed throughout the cell. And of course, you see ribosomes because they do have to go through protein synthesis just as we do. But aside from that, there are no membrane-bound organelles. Now, can you identify these parts? So hopefully you're able to look at all of these parts and you know exactly which organelles these happen to be just from looking at the shape and the organelle structure. So we have our Golgi complex. We know that that is also called the Golgi body. It's the same thing. Remember, that's a synonym. So you may see it written either way. And then we have our chloroplast. And remember, those are only found in plant cells. And our ER. And we know that ER is short for endoplasmic reticulum. And looking at the ER there, if there are no dots on there, meaning no ribosomes, then that would be smooth ER. Here we have our mitochondria and our lysosomes. Remember, those are only found in animal cells. Over to the left, we have ribosomes. And remember, ribosomes are found on the ER. They are also found spread throughout the cytoplasm. So you may also see ribosomes, just little dots, make proteins, spread throughout the cytoplasm. And there's our nucleus. And we know that this has to be a eukaryotic cell because eukaryotes have a nucleus, our cell membrane, and our cytoplasm. So these are the majority of the organelles. Now within the nucleus, as you're probably already aware, this in the middle, that would be our nucleolus. And of course, this outer portion here, right there, that would be our nuclear membrane, also known as nuclear envelope. So these are the major parts of the cell. So what type of cell would this be? Let's look for some components that make it stand out. Well, immediately we know it's not a prokaryote because there's a nucleus. So eukaryotes have nuclei. So we know that it has to be a eukaryote. But what type of eukaryote? Let's look around at the organelles to see if something is different from a plant cell versus an animal cell. Well, look, we have lysosomes, and we know that we only find lysosomes in animal cells. So the lysosome gives it away. There are no centrioles labeled here, but that would also be another clue. So we know that this happens to be an animal cell.